In August 2021, Samsung sold a Galaxy Z Flip 3 with Thom Browne's name engraved into the hinge, capped at exactly 100,000 units worldwide, for $1,999. Buyers who paid nearly double the normal retail price ended up with a phone that Samsung quietly stopped sending security patches to almost 2 full years before the plain Z Flip 3 sitting on the shelf right next to it. The hardware inside was identical down to the chipset and the camera sensor. Only the software support clock was different, and nobody told the people buying it. Samsung publicly promises 4 years of security updates on its flagship line, a promise it repeats in press releases and prints right on the box at Best Buy. But that promise only really covers the phones Samsung expects to sell in the millions. Limited runs, regional exclusives, and brand collaborations get quietly folded into a separate software branch behind the scenes, one that never gets the same testing budget, the same engineering headcount, or the same priority when a new vulnerability is found in the wild. Samsung engineers have referred to these limited builds internally as orphan branches on developer forums, versions of Android built once, signed once, and left behind the moment the sales window closes. A used Z Flip 3 Thom Browne edition bought secondhand in 2026 is still running a security patch level frozen in December 2023, with more than a dozen cataloged vulnerabilities that were fixed on the standard Z Flip 3 but never touched on that specific build. The serial number that made it a collector's item is the same serial number that flags it as abandoned software. We post 3 of these every day: the phone, the app, the gadget with a secret nobody hands you at checkout, so subscribe to make sure you catch every single one. Because this pattern doesn't stop at Samsung, and it doesn't stop at one phone from 2021. Sony's anime collaboration Xperia editions, LG's short-run art phones, even carrier-exclusive Pixel colorways sold only in Japan or South Korea run the same playbook. Smaller batch, shorter patch life, same sticker price as the version that keeps getting updated for years down the line. Hit the bell right now so you catch tomorrow's breakdown of exactly which limited editions to check before you spend real money buying one used. That $1,999 hinge with Thom Browne's signature still opens and closes exactly like it did on day one in a showroom in Seoul. But the software running the camera, the lock screen, and the fingerprint sensor hasn't been touched since the end of 2023. Comment below with the exact phone sitting in your pocket right now, and we'll tell you whether it's still on Samsung's active patch list or quietly living on borrowed time.